Now, let's face it, you don't make friends talking about this stuff because there's a lot of people out there greasing each other's palms, scratching each other's backs, looking the other way. It's a dog-eat-dog world in the health business out there. But people need to know what's going on, what they're ingesting, what they're taking, what the potential is to cause harm and other problems. It's critical. Get ready for round 2. Fasten your seatbelts because we're definitely going on a ride with this one. Yep, there's the deer. It's right over there. Are you ready? Are you locked and loaded? I got my gun. We just gotta get one bullet in the deer, and then the deer drops. And then we cut the antlers off. You know? Like everybody's doing the deer antler. I told you it's gonna fix your ED. It is. Your wife's gonna be happy, okay? Yeah, just get ready. Stop complaining. I know we've been out here a couple hours, but we're gonna save a lot of money. We just gotta kill the deer. We can eat some of the meat. We could sell it. It's venison. Make more money. I don't know. No, you have the deer velvet's on the antler. And then you can use both, I think. And then we can like grind it on top of food, like pepper. Like, enough of this. Yeah, we just have to get the deer, and then we can leave the deer behind if you don't want to lift it. We'll just cut the antlers off, just leave the deer behind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, it's going to help my libido. I've had no libido for a long time now, and the deer antler is going to help with you. It's going to help with your ED, and you know how that problem you have where you keep on having to scratch your ass? That could even go away. Yeah. And your feet, they're so stinky where I can't even be in the truck with you. That could get better too. Yeah, of course. It's like it does everything. All right, just get ready. There's the deer. It's walking right into our sights. Where are you going? You gotta pee? All right, just go behind a tree. When it comes down to creature parts, they're willing to spin anything and everything out there. They'll take a piece of a shark's fin. They'll take a gizzard from a turkey. They'll take a testicle from a bull. They'll take a fin from a catfish. They'll take a wing off of a butterfly. They'll just try to say anything and everything, and they'll spin it. They'll just work on creatures, take creatures apart, give you pieces of creatures. Colostrum's a really good example of that. They'll take that away from the little baby cows, the baby calves, and they'll just take colostrum. They'll tell a whole bunch of women in social media how good it is for them. They'll think they're glowing when they're consuming it. They'll be dastardly in any way they can out there. Collagen is a prime example. They remove it from creatures, and then they sell it to a whole bunch of women out there that get promised they'll anti-age by 20 or 30 years. Another example is the black market with whale meat. Whale meat is supposed to bring life to people, rejuvenate them, bring back their libido. So let's kill a whale out in the ocean just so a bunch of men can think they get their libido back. And people still believe out there that if you eat a creature part, it could fix your part. If you eat brain, it'll fix your brain. Eat an eye, it'll fix your eye. Eat a kidney, it'll support and fix your kidney. Eat a liver, and it will somehow heal your liver or heal you. Same thing with eating hearts. Beef hearts, it's a big one out there. A lot of people doing beef hearts. That's another example, a prime example of eating creatures, creature parts, organs, and thinking it's going to fix your organs. So eating a beef heart will fix your heart. It's back to the dark ages with this stuff. It's back 1,000 years ago, 800 years ago, 500 years ago. It's the dark ages. It's actually darkness. And the thing is, it's an easy sell for some reason. Everybody believes it almost everybody out there. Now, Medical Meme Information published info about this and how that's not how it works, like collagen. You can't grow collagen or produce collagen inside your body by eating collagen. It doesn't work. And now that information's getting poached and people are talking about that out there now. You can only build collagen by having building blocks that you're eating and utilizing. You can't fix your eyeball problem eating a whole bunch of different eyeballs, cow eyeballs, sheep eyeballs, all sitting inside your gut, putrefying and rotting. It's not going to fix your eye issue. But you probably know this already. You probably understand that, definitely, right? Because it only makes sense. But yet, so tricky out there. It's easy to fall prey for creature parts. Deer antler, that's a prime example. Every now and then you'll hear something about deer antler, deer velvet, and it's like the panacea once again. This will fix you. And people believe it. They do. And then they look for sources of deer antler, deer velvet. They're looking out there and they find different sources. Like, this stuff is the good stuff. Kind of like the CBD thing. This is really good CBD here at this place. Better than that CBD. We have this in our CBD. We have that in our CBD. You're looking for the best stuff. Deer antler, it's the same thing. People become connoisseurs. They look for it. Now, the hormones in deer antler do something that you don't want to do to your body. It's disrupt naturally producing and occurring hormones. It's disrupting your hormones. So when you do the deer antler thing, you're throwing a monkey wrench into your hormone makers. So how does the monkey wrench happen? What goes wrong? Well, the hormone compounds in deer antler, they interfere with yours. How? They're steroid compounds. Steroids do something terrible to our hormonal production, our adrenals, our glands, our endocrine system. It interferes with it. Steroids, taken long term, can really cause all kinds of human growth problems. Deer antler, it can throw off your thyroid profile, your thyroid hormone production, your adrenal hormone production, your reproductive system hormone production, and your liver hormone production. Your liver produces a lot of hormones. In deer antler, the steroid compounds can interfere with that. And keep in mind, the deer antler thing is really a man's thing. Once again, not looking at women, women's needs, how their bodies really work, and it's all a trick. When it comes down to deer antler, it's a bunch of guys trying it out, playing with it, seeing how it works, if it does or not. It's like one big experiment. And then women, they're told, you should be doing this too. This is really good for you. Meanwhile, it's a disaster. And deer antler steroid compounds can knock the hair off of women's heads over time, can create adrenal fatigue, can create really dry skin. It's just really not worth it.